Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm Gabrielle, and with me is Teagan, and today we are here to discuss a critical and highly debated issue. Should hydrofracking be permitted? In this presentation, we'll examine the arguments on both sides to better understand the complex issue of hydrofracking. Here's what you can expect from our presentation. First, we'll look at why hydrofracking matters and how it changed the energy industry. Next, we'll see how it influences businesses, both the good and the bad sides of it. Then we'll discuss how it impacts our communities, people, and the environment. And then we'll talk about the tough moral choices hydrofracking poses, like its effects on the environment, health, and society. And in the end, we'll weigh all these factors and decide if we should allow hydrofracking or not. The importance of hydrofracking. Hydrofracking is a crucial method for extracting natural gas and oil, both of which are major sources of energy that power homes, industries, and transportation. Ensuring a stable energy supply is essential for economic development and the daily lives of people. One key argument in favor of hydrofracking is its potential to reduce a country's reliance on imported energy resources. This enhances energy security and reduces exposure to global energy market fluctuations. It's a factor that is often considered in the context of national energy strategies. However, it's important to acknowledge that the environmental impact of fracking is a major concern. It can lead to water and air pollution, habitat disruption, and contribute to climate change. Addressing these concerns is vital for environmental protection and public health. As we continue our discussion, we'll delve deeper into the arguments surrounding hydrofracking, concerning both its benefits and potential drawbacks. Hydrofracking has both positive and negative effects on communities. On the positive side, it creates jobs for local residents and results in economic growth. Hydrofracking companies also invest in local communities, supporting development and well-being. Additionally, it can lead to infrastructure improvements such as better roads and utilities, benefiting residents and businesses. However, there are also negative impacts to consider. Housing and property values, community disruption, and access to clean water. Through property values near fracking sites, it may decrease due to environmental and health concerns affecting homeowners and their investments. With community disruption, fracking operations can disrupt residents' daily lives with noise, traffic, and heavy machinery, potentially harming community cohesion and quality of life. And with the access to clean water, fracking can contaminate local water sources, posing health and quality of life risks due to water scarcity and contamination. In summary, while hydrofracking has economic and infrastructure benefits, it also brings housing value concerns, community disruption, and potential water quality issues for communities to address.
Ethical framework. The ethical considerations surrounding the practice of hydrofracking are a comprehensive assessment of the impacts on various stakeholders. To ensure an ethical approach, it is important to prioritize the voices of local communities, respecting their autonomy and safeguarding their rights to clean water and a healthy environment. Benefits and risks should be evaluated, taking into the equitable allocation of the economic benefits of hydrofracking, as well as the potential environmental and health risks borne by the communities and the ecosystem. An evaluation of the beneficients of hydrofracking is critical, analyzing whether the economic benefits, including job creation and regional economic development, outweigh the potential environmental and health hazards associated with the extraction process. Additionally, a commitment to non-maleficence requires measures to see negative impacts of hydrofracking on the environment, water resources, and public health, safeguarding against potential harm and minimize adverse consequences. Lastly, maintaining integrity through transparent communication of the potential risks and benefits of hydrofracking to all stakeholders is essential in fostering trust and accountability within the decision-making process and regulatory practices governing this complex and a controversial issue. Ethical dilemmas. The ethical dilemmas associated with hydrofracking require a lot of consideration and evaluation to make sure it is done responsibly and sustainably within the industry. The potential environmental impacts, including water contamination, air pollution, and habitat destruction, is essential in understanding the trade-off between economic development and environmental conservation. Additionally, addressing public health concerns such as the risks of exposure to harmful chemicals and the contamination of drinking water sources is crucial to safeguard the well-being of communities residing near hydrofracking sites. The ethical implications of community displacement and the disruption of traditional ways of life due to hydrofracking necessitate a focus on fair treatment and adequate compensation for affected communities. Furthermore, examining the effectiveness of regulatory oversight and the enforcement of safety measures can ensure arising conflicts of interest and ensure the protection of environment and public health. Finally, considering the ethical challenge of balancing short-term economic gains with long-term sustainability emphasizes the importance of integrational justice for the preservation of resources for the well-being of future generations. The argument of yes, it should be permitted. Hydraulic fracturing, commonly known as hydrofracking, is a debate process that has both proponents and opponents. Those in favor argue that it should be permitted due to various potential benefits. One of the key arguments is related to energy security. Advocates suggest that by accessing previously unreachable natural gas and oil reserves, hydrofracking can decrease reliance on foreign energy sources. This enhances the nation's energy independence. This is critical for maintaining a stable and self-reliant energy infrastructure. Fracking provides the potential for job creation, especially in areas where employment opportunities may be limited. The industry has the capacity to create a range of job opportunities, from skilled engineering positions to support services, contributing regional economic development. There is also potential for hydrofracking to stimulate economic growth, citing the ripple effects of investment and development in local economies. They assert that the growth of hydrofracking industry can extend beyond its own sector, fostering growth in related industries such as transportation, manufacturing, and hospitalities. We can highlight the importance of ongoing research and development in hydrofracking technology, aiming for more efficient and environmentally friendly extraction processes. They suggest that advancements in technology can promote safer and more regulated practices, addressing concerns related to water and air quality. Finally, it can also benefit to argue that increased domestic production of natural gas through hydrofracking has the potential to lead to lower energy costs for consumers and businesses, potentially boosting consumer spending and business investments. Overall, I think, yes, it should be permitted.
On behalf of our argument, here is why hydrofracking should not be permitted. One of the primary reasons is because of the devastating environmental impact it can have. Fracking operations can result in the contamination of groundwater with chemicals used in the process, posing a risk to drinking water supplies. The disruption of natural habitats and the risk of induced seismic events are other environmental concerns. The rights of communities and landowners are often impacted by fracking operations as well. Property values may decrease as potential buyers are deterred by proximity to fracking sites. Local communities may experience disruptions due to noise, increased traffic, and other disturbances. In addition, in regions with water scarcity, where every drop of water is precious, fracking competes with other vital uses, such as agriculture and drinking water. This raises the ethical dilemma of resource allocation and responsible water management. The question arises, is it ethically justifiable to use massive amounts of water for fracking when other critical needs are at stake?